Hello, my name's Richard Meyrick. I'm a professional pianist and I have had severe arthritis in my thumbs, and I've had the first of what hopefully will be two operations called trapeziectomies to take out the offending bone, which is terribly arthritic, called a trapezium. That operation was performed on the 10th of May. This is my third blog, which I'm making for other pianists who might have one day the same problem. So I hope these help. My last post was on the 11th of May, which was the day after my operation. Now is day 13. At my last post I was telling how well things were, how it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I spoke a little bit too soon because that Saturday night the pain got pretty severe, and it was also quite severe through the Sunday as well. Now things are considerably better. The pain has been on and off over the last 12, 13 days, and it has at times been pretty severe, but it has always, I think, been manageable. One of the surprising things is that, and I know other people have experienced the same from what I've seen on YouTube, that you can be sitting reading a book and not moving your hand, and suddenly there's a very, very sharp stabbing pain, which is really, really very painful. And then it goes as quickly as it came. Codeine, I've been relying on quite a lot, paracetamol and plus codeine, and that's been stacking up now to make me feel bad. I still need some at night time. I wake up in a certain discomfort, and the only way I can get back to sleep is to get rid of that pain, and that's when I tend to take paracetamol with codeine. But it is getting better, and I went to London to do some teaching on what would have been day 11, which is Wednesday this week. I felt okay when I was up there, but I think actually I pushed it a little bit hard in travelling the hour and a bit up to London and then the same trip back. And now I have laryngitis because I'm not speaking so well, which is probably par for the course, but I think it may be a little bit have been a bit too soon to go up and start work. But yesterday, Thursday, I had my first outpatient appointment, and I was seen by the surgeon and by my new hand therapist, who, after my thick, heavy plaster of Paris cast, she took that off. She made me this beautiful bespoke hand support, which is quite wonderful, and it's made to measure. She actually made it while we were there, and it looks good. And I was praised for my mark of honor because I've got a bruise right here, and my surgeon said, "Oh, respect, because that means you've had your hand elevated and all the swelling has come down here and the bruising, and it's gone to the base. In other words, it's come out of my hand." And actually I was really surprised to look, and I'm going to show you a couple of photographs at what was left and how it had turned out, because there was virtually no swelling in my hand, maybe a tiny bit here, and the thumb position was in a much better profile than it had been formerly. So far, definitely so good. So I'm wanting to keep this blog nice and short because there's not a lot to report. My job right now is to keep my thumb immobile, so in order that scar tissue can actually build up and help support my new thumb position. And that's for the next week or two. It's a matter really for me of rest. And I've been told that in terms of exercise, I can gently try and touch my second finger like that, and I can waggle the end of my thumb, but that's about all I'm allowed to do. But what he did get me to do, my surgeon, was to rag on my wrist, and I found I could do that, and I can move all my fingers, no problem at all. But so far I have to wear this new brace in bed too, 24 hours a day, except when I'm doing those exercises. I have to use Diprobase, which is this, to 3 times a day for 3 minutes on each of the scars to actually moisten them and free everything up. But that's all I'm allowed to do until I see my hand therapist again next week. And thank you for watching.